Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the besieged fortress of Anvilquested. I closed this drawbridge here just to test that it would work, and also to see if maybe it would speed up FPS to have it closed so that more creatures cannot come up. It hasn't really, honestly. And I'm still trying to figure out why there's so much FPS drop when there aren't that many of these creatures left. We have the first group that are just now about to reach our second level of spikes. I did think that perhaps they might be building destroyers and take out these pillars, dropping the ceilings on themselves, but they haven't as of yet done that. Currently, there are still Currently, there are still Okay. Oh, there we go. I was like, now the buttons don't even work. We've taken out 8 more of them. Mostly scorpion flies. This guy is still hanging out here. Our first non-scorpion fly is... Oh man, this is nuts how slow this is moving. Is this guy, a white monster. So, alright, scorpion flies are about to hit the hallway. Hopefully, they'll take out some of them. That would certainly be nice, but if not, we have a welcoming committee set up. As you will be able to see. There they are. There's our Dwarven welcoming committee. So, maybe, in this episode, we'll get to see that, depending on how the FPS improves. And hopefully it will. What else is going on? Captain Communism is still alive. He has not perished yet. Dwarf Comic named his short sword. You know, I have an issue with masons in the game, and I will go into that while we're waiting for these demons to move around. Masonry is almost 2 separate skills. On the one hand, it's the skill of creating items in the mason's workshop, and on the other hand, it's the skill of building walls. And I believe those 2 skills should be separated. And the reason why I feel this way is because when you're building walls, you want to build them as fast as possible. So generally, you want as many masons, or as many dwarves with the mason skill, as you can possibly get. However, you also want to train up a certain subsection of those masons to be really good, and they'll be the ones to make the furniture. Now, the problem is that when you assign a task at a mason's workshop, anybody with the masonry skill, oh, we're firing on the demon, and he's dead. Anybody with the masonry skill can get assigned to do it. Now, you can stop this, of course, by telling the workshop to only accept a certain dwarf, or to only accept dwarves of a certain skill level, and that's fine. But then, if you try to build a wall, any mason, including your legendary mason who's supposed to be making furniture, can get that job. So you have a situation where... Oh, we killed another one by the spikes. So you have a situation where your masons are all over the place, and you have your potentially very good masons risking their lives building walls, or you have a situation like what I have now, where I have one legendary mason, but all the rest are dabbling. So when I need masonry work done, like this barracks that I built up to the north, it takes forever, because you only have one mason doing it. And you don't want to have unskilled masons or lousily skilled masons do it. So I kind of wish that there was furniture masonry, like mason's workshop masonry, and wall building were 2 separate skills. I wouldn't mind having wall building be a architecture skill rather than a masonry skill. But, oh, we killed another one down here in the traps. So you know what? I'm not even going to worry about closing that gate. I'm just going to let these guys meet our marksdwarves. And here comes another one. The bolts are flying. And these are wooden bolts, by the way, as you can tell by the color. Okay, this guy might survive. So, what we need to do, at least when I pause the game it moves fast, is we need to find out which one of these is the crossbow right. That's the one I want. And we want to pull this lever. And everybody here seems happy still, and they still have food and drink. Alright. Well, I'll give it to him. He's actually surviving. Or is he? No, I think we got him. Alright, we got him. And the FPS is moving a little faster now. And we made it. It went up in time. Sorry, sucker. Eat Dwarven steel. Okay, this guy right here is particularly canny. Oh, crap. Our dwarves are being subjected to whatever foul pestilence is coming from this creature. Let's find out what it is. Good bad dwarf. This is my fight too. There is no need to feel vengeful. The flying steel bolt strikes the scorpion fly demon in the right second leg, tearing into muscle. But what's happening to them? Good bad dwarf stands up. Has the tide turned? I laugh in the face of death. But what is attacking you? Lucia Silveraxe? The steel bolt has lodged firmly in the wound. Something's happening to these guys, but I can't tell what it is. But what? Oh, no, they're running away. We got one. What was that? Scorpion fly demon. Tendon was torn. Doesn't tell us who did it, but it probably was Tyrion Lannister. How fragile we are, Tyrion says. This does not scare me. I cannot just stand by. I will take revenge. The flying steel bolt strikes the scorpion fly demon in the left first leg, tearing the muscle. And now they're going back through the tunnel of death. We have some more demons that just appeared down here. FPS is looking a lot better. That's not what I wanted. Very few of them left. Here comes another one. Just got nailed. That was a... looks like Sisyphean. This is my fight too. There is no need to feel vengeful. He stands up. Why are they falling? Why do you keep falling, dwarves? Are you okay? Let's take a look here. No, that's the wrong one. I want this one. Sisyphean, okay, let's see. General. They seem to be okay. Wound? Okay, nauseous. They're nauseous and numb. Well, if that's the worst thing that happens to them, that's acceptable. They don't seem to have any wounds. A few of them are nauseous and numb. Let's take a look at Sisyphean. And they're vomiting, which is never good. Where are you, Sisyphean? Sisyphean! There he is. Death is all around us. This is truly horrified. He is annoyed after choking on dust. Okay, so there was some dust. But I can't really tell anything else about it. We didn't do a profile this time around, so let's just take a look at Sisyphean. Sisyphean Imesh Medtab. Sisyphean Sprinkle Blockade. Ah, what a cute little name. 43-year-old. Member of Deramos's Destroyers. Nothing while in conflict. Nothing after witnessing death. Vengeful, joining an existing conflict. Horrified after witnessing death. Annoyed after choking on dust. Sisyphean is never the slightest bit cheerful about anything, so, you know. Highest moveable skills, Weaver. Does it say anything about your health? Current job, happiness, equipment? Maybe under military? Sisyphean has no kills. I guess it looks like Sisyphean's okay. Huh, alright. So it goes. Let's unpause. We can do... Okay, good. Alright, well, I think we're in good shape. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the main... I'm going to open up this again. And then I'm going to open up the main drawbridge, which I've already forgotten which one it is. This one. Alright. Because our marksdwarves are taking care of business. But we need to encourage the scorpion flies and the other demons to come up north with us. And now the FPS is a lot better. Okay, the drawbridge is down. So is this one. So we have more friends to join us. I don't know what's going to go with this guy. I don't want to send my troops against him, but he doesn't appear to be interested in invading our fortress any. Place item in tomb. Oh, you know what? That must be Ara. They're trying to... Wait, Orthea. Resting injury. Uh-oh. Orthea's resting. But why? Nauseous, numb, and then she has a fever. Oh, you know what this might be, ladies and gentlemen? This might be a syndrome. It might be transferable to other dwarves. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this. Holy moly. Our dwarves are not in good shape. See all those green X's? I think that means that these guys are unhappy campers. Yep. Taz. Snacky. Youngguan Infinite. Crazy Man. They're all nauseous, numb, and have a fever. Hopefully they won't die. That would be truly sad to lose my entire Marksdwarf squad to one exploding demon. Although, really, that's the only threat I've seen from these guys, because otherwise they've just been kind of lackluster. Yeah, I sincerely hope. These poor guys are a mess, and the FPS is starting to drop again. They should be heading for the bedrooms, resting. You can hear them coughing. Dang, they took out a lot of dwarves. Even if they don't die, they're still going to be out of commission, I suppose, for a little while. And of course, the Forgotten Beast, Aspad Omonoslong, has come. A great eyeless shrimp. It has a spiral shell, and it has a bloated body. Its slate gray exoskeleton is leathery. Beware its fire. I'm going to let him mind his own business. Now is not the time to be fighting giant shrimp. We simply do not have... Ooh, there's a bunch of elk birds there by my cages. We've caught a lot of them. We simply do not have the time to deal with this menace. We have too many menaces already. So... Wow, so many of our dwarves are having a bad day. I'll have to check and see if any of them come back. If this is a syndrome, it could potentially kill every dwarf in my entire fortress. They're dragging whatever this green stuff is. A spattering of Urist silver harps. I want to see what this is. Crazy Man, Toadface, Taz, Panasa, Lady Addie. A spattering of their what? Blood? How could I see exactly what that is? I guess I can't. Maybe they're going to the hospital. Somebody mentioned they never saw any of my dwarves in the hospital. Let's take a look. You can hear them coughing. Okay. There's the hospital. The hospital is empty. Looks like somebody used some soap, though, at one point. That's cool. Oh, and down here, too, in the hospital. But yeah, no one's... Or maybe they just haven't made it to the hospital yet. That's quite possible, because the FPS is rather crappy. And it doesn't appear like... Oh, no. There, I see them here in the barracks sleeping. No one's died yet. So, you know. Thank heaven for little miracles. And I don't know if each demon has its own special, unique syndrome, or if they're based on the class of demon. Not sure. But we have a few more on the way. Not a whole heck of a lot, though. I'm really worried about this guy, though. He just doesn't want to play. He got stuck in there somehow. So we might have to send the troops in after him. But in order to do that, we have to turn off the spikes. You know what I could do? Is I could lower this drawbridge and see if that encourages him to move. Oh, there's our Duchess. Duchess Battlehammer. She is slaughtering animals. Just because we're being attacked by a horde of demonic creatures from the nether depths doesn't mean that we can't keep the engine of Anvilquested running. Alright, so I believe it's this one right here, but just to be sure, yes. So we're going to pull that lever, and that actually should be enough. And still, as of yet, no one has died. They are simply feverish. FPS, man. Such a hassle. But my steel traps, despite how long it took to set up, my automated minecart-powered steel traps are definitely served their purpose, and they've killed far more demons than anything else, leaving me not even needing to use my collapsible ceilings. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? I hate this, how all this... There should be a way to hide canceled jobs. Because they keep you away from... No, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't say. Toadface is fighting. He vomits and retch. Holy crap, Toadface, you're having a bad day. Vomiting and retching all over the place. Taz, vomiting and retching. Young One Infinite, vomiting, retching. Oh, I see. The elk bird is getting charred by the Forgotten Beast. Fielfita, vomiting and retching. McWinfield, vomiting and retching. Okay, I can't see any demons. We seem to have taken them out. This drawbridge still has not gone down. And they've had plenty of time to... Oh, you know what we did? We closed the other one. Like fools. Well, we're not fools. I'm a fool. But, alright. So we're going to pull this and pull this. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, first one's pulled. Well, it's certainly better. Second one's pulled. Okay. trapping them in the room was generally a good idea. And the north one is down. But our little buddy in the corner here still hasn't decided to... Oh, there he is. There he is. Here he comes. All right. All right. We are making some real progress. And we are down to only 1, 2, 3, only 5 demons left out of that entire mess. 5 of them left, and a giant bat that's on fire. That's pretty cool. Probably due to the Forgotten Beast. What a mess. What a mess this has been. A pool of scorpion fly demon. I wish there was a way to see what this says. It drives me nuts that there's no way to, like, view this in more detail. Obviously, Toady knows. Let's try this. Let's try... Tab. There we go. A spattering of scorpion fly demon goo. Okay. No, return to the game, please. Please, return. Thank you. Alright. And this is dwarf blood. Okay, so they are bleeding all of these poor dwarves, and it's green blood, strangely. Still, as of yet, no one has perished. Any demons getting close to... There's another scorpion fly. All in all, though, we've pretty much got them handled. Let's take a look again at the hospital. Ah, look! Our dwarves are coming into the hospital. And now their X's are red. That's not a good sign. Oh, okay, so they just have a fever now. Their numbness and nausea is gone. Although Orthea is unconscious. Oh boy. Well, at least the hospital's finally getting used, huh? We're looking on the bright side here. All it took was one demon that did that. One of the dust demons. I've lost sight of this guy. Where the hell did he... Oh, there he is. Oh, cute guys. Real cute. Those are scorpion flies, so don't have to worry about them. They're not going to spit any horrific dust. This fellow might, coming up behind them. Still, the FPS is out of control, despite the fact that most of the demons are gone. Let's see if these scorpion flies even make it. Well, they seem to be doing okay. And now they're facing a marksdwarf squad that has been severely depleted. Haven't even as of yet had to use the second chamber. But I'm pretty certain this guy's gonna make it. Yeah. Both of them. Alright, hopefully there's enough marksdwarves to do what needs to be done. Bolts flying. Got him. At least I think we did. Yep, got him. So now we have one more. Got him. Nope, nope. They're both still alive. Okay. Okay. So, I guess these are the ones? Yeah. So we're going to pull this, and we're going to pull this. And this is the Great Seal. I think we're fine on that right now. This guy might make it into the second chamber. No one seems to be shooting him from this angle. Uh-oh. I mean, if he makes it, that's fine, but... Okay, one of them went up. Okay. He decided, since the other one went up, that he just doesn't care anymore. The other one went up. Good. Now we're shooting at him. One down. They're not shooting as aggressively as I would have hoped they would. But aggressive enough. One more is down. However, if these things were a bit harder to kill, we'd be having serious trouble. Like if they were made out of harder materials. Our marksdwarves simply are not firing enough. Grumdrill Brandhammer? I cannot just stand by. There is no need to feel vengeful. The Flying Goblin Cat Bolt. So a wood bolt strikes the Scorpion Fly Demon in the left second leg, tearing the muscle, killing it. It had to have killed it. Okay, now he's running back, so what we need to do now is we need to pull the lever again. Big round of applause goes out to our lever pullers, and I'm going to end the episode here, ladies and gentlemen, because it's getting on pretty long, but next episode we'll finish off what's left of the demons. It wasn't actually... I thought we might have to close the Great Seal, but it looks like Anvilquested is going to do just fine. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.